Welcome back to my channel, Ladysurvival here. Happy Saturday and happy June 1st. Today we are going to be on World of Warcraft and checking out the June trading post. I have been doing these videos for a few months now where I every month kind of take you guys along with me to collect all of our Traders Tender rewards and show you what I buy. And this time I'm going to focus on making it sort of like a beginner guide. So it's just going to be kind of a follow along with me doing the trading post stuff, but if you don't know what the trading post is, or maybe you've heard of it but not really sure how it works, I'm going to explain it to you. Let's go ahead and hop into World of Warcraft and I will show you everything that you need to know. We are here on my main character and I'm standing outside of the Horde trading post, which is in Orgrimmar in the Valley of Strength. It's actually marked on your map so you can't miss it. So let's start with basically what is the trading post. As you can see, it is kind of what I like to think of like a marketplace. Like it kind of reminds me of like a festival stand you would see at like a farmer's market or something like that. And under this main tent there are some NPCs that you can talk to. They both do the same thing. When you talk to them, it will show you the things that are available, and these things change out every month. So it is June 1st today, so new things have arrived at the trading post. They were different in May and in April. Every month they're cycling out. Sometimes they'll bring things back. There is this section called the returning section, and they'll bring some items back from previous months. I think that even these ones were from back in like 2023, so keep an eye out for that. My cat came to say hello. But basically the trading post is just a place where you can buy a bunch of really cool cosmetic items, meaning that they don't do anything to improve your character. You're not going to be stronger or anything like that, but you will have some cool stuff like mounts or like weapons and armor that you can wear as transmog. There's also sometimes toys that you can get. For example, this one for the month of June is a beach chair that you can use as a toy, and sometimes like this guy here is a battle pet that you can get. And of course you can see that they cost money and you can see how much time is left to purchase them. So that's kind of how the NPC works and how you can speak to them and see what they have for sale. You'll also notice that they are sometimes just kind of showing off some items, like this battle pet is kind of being displayed here, and then over in this area it's showing the mounts that are available. The next thing I want to show you is this collector's cat. Basically every month on the 1st, so it's June 1st today, I can see that I'm able to click on this, and when I do, I will get a free 500 Traders Tender. So that's something that you can get every month. So if you're watching this and you're new and you maybe have never done anything with the trading post, at the very least I would say definitely come over to the treasure chest and collect your Traders Tender. It's literally free and you can keep your Traders Tender forever, like it's never going to go away. So hypothetically, if you at least open this treasure chest every month, after a year, after 12 months of looting it, that's like 6,000 free Traders Tender that you literally just got from just clicking a treasure chest. And if we look, usually they have mounts available for like 700, so that alone you could buy a ton of mounts over the months, you know? You can also see that now I have 1,000 of them because I had 500 still left over from like the previous months, and now I just looted that 500, so I already have 1,000. That is like the first 500 that you can get from the treasure chest, but there's also another way to get up to another 500, so the maximum amount that you can get per month for the trading post is 1,000. Aside from, they do have like special offers. For example, the War Within expansion is coming, and if you buy it, for example, I pre-ordered the collector's edition, which is like the epic one, and when I get that, I'm gonna get 1,000 free Traders Tender. But other than like special things like that, like buying a new expansion, the most amount that you can get of Traders Tender per month is 1,000. To get that other 500, we're gonna go into our adventure guide. You could also press Shift J to do that, and we'll see right here that there is this bar to be filled up, and at the end there is a special reward that you can get. This month it's a toy. I'm not really sure what it does, but it looks like it's some kind of water gun blaster toy. I feel like that's a little underwhelming because usually you'll get like a mount if you complete this whole bar, or like a really cool transmog item or something, but I am on a mission to always complete them every month, at least for a while, because I'm trying to get an achievement. This one, there's an achievement called trading post enthusiast, this is one of the reasons I would recommend getting into doing the trading post stuff if you haven't been. I'm kind of kicking myself because I didn't for several months when it first came out, and now I'm trying to get caught up. But if you complete 12 months, it doesn't have to be in a row, but just 12 months of doing the monthly challenge of the trading post to fill up this bar all the way to 1,000 and to get the reward. If you do that, you will get a transmog set called Burden of Unrelenting Justice, which is basically a Warden transmog set that looks like Mayev. So this is the transmog set that you can get if you actually do complete 12 months of it. You'll get 2 different colors. I think that they change depending on what time of day it is. Like, I think that this is the one during the daytime and this is the one during nighttime. I don't know if they changed it, but I know a lot of players were mad and wanted the option to just choose what color they want at any time. Basically, I am dying to get this, so I have been doing the trading post stuff every month. It's pretty much the reason why I decided I have to start doing these. I'm already at 8 out of 12, so after I complete the June one for this month, I'll be at 9 out of 12, so just 3 more months after June. So I will be getting my transmog set July, August, September. I guess I'll be getting mine in September, so I'm really, really excited for that. Basically, this is the bulk of the actual trading post stuff. This is what we need to do every month to get the maximum amount of Trader's Tender. This is what a lot of people are doing when they talk about how they're doing the Traveler's Log stuff or doing the trading post. This is what they are doing. Basically, there is a whole bunch of challenges of different little things that you can do. Some are harder than others, and they award certain amounts. So actually, this is a really great example, and this is really fun. Every month they are kind of themed depending on certain things. For example, Mists of Pandaria Remix just came out like a few weeks ago, so this wasn't a thing on last month's trading post, but it is for June because it's currently relevant. So I will probably want to do this one, play some Pandaria Remix and earn bronze. It looks like if I earn 1,000 bronze, we'll get 50, and that 50 will contribute to this 1,000 that we have to get to complete it. And as you can see how there's kind of like tiered layers of these like flags, that means that you can like keep going. So after I get the 1,000 for 50, it'll probably be something like, oh, earn 2,000 of them and get another 100, earn 5,000 bronze and get another, you know, like it kind of keeps going. Basically what I do every month when it's time to do this is I just look through all of these different challenges and start to consider ones that I would like to do for this month. If you guys have been watching my trading post videos for a while, you know that how I do it is I just open the little notepad on my computer and I kind of take some notes of some potential challenges that I might be interested in doing. Sometimes I'll write down more than I need. You basically just have to go through and add up enough of these rewards. So this one gets 200, so that'll give me 200 out of 1,000, but sometimes I'll write down a few extras in case as I'm going there's a certain one I don't feel like doing or whatever. I'm gonna go through and write down a couple that I would like to do. This one I always do, the win 15 pet battles for 200, because that's super easy. I usually like to avoid ones with like PvP, so like doing battlegrounds, I don't want to do that. I like to do the easiest possible ones. Sometimes I'll come across one, I don't know what this one is. It looks like it's a quest line and it awards 200, which is pretty good. So I'm gonna write this one down and I'll probably just Google it later because I'm not really sure what it is or how to start it, but it's at least one that I might be interested in doing, so I'm going to put that down. This is another really good one, complete 10 quests, and you can see that it can reward more than 100, so if we did like 20 quests, we'll probably get another 100. Oh my gosh, this one sounds like so much fun. Recover dragon riding vigor while ground skimming in Thousand Needles or the Cape of Stranglethorn Vale. That sounds like so much fun. If you guys don't know about dragon riding, it's like a special kind of mount that like flies really quick, and if you maintain like your quickness, you recharge vigor. I'll have to show you when I do it, but that just sounds really fun. Get extreme water blasted. So funny. I'm gonna write that one down because maybe I can go into trade chat and be like, who wants to extreme water blast me? These ones are really cool. These ones are kind of like time gated. They don't start until the 4th. They run from the 4th to the 11th, but it's cool because I would imagine that these would stack. See how this one says to defeat 5 bosses, cataclysm ones, but there's also that other one that was defeat 5 raid bosses. I wonder if you would get credit for both of them and it would kind of duplicate or the one to do quests. If you were questing in Kalimdor or Eastern Kingdoms, it might give you like double the amount of rewards. I can already tell I'm already well above what I would even need to do. That's basically how I do my planning. I do it every month like this. I just kind of write down all of the things that I want to do, and then we can just kind of go through and do them. Also, I feel like I didn't really thoroughly explain this part, but you can see with the travel points, there is these little rewards. It's kind of divided into like 5 sections. You can see every time you hit these, you get 100, 100, 100, 100, all the way up until you get 500 of them. And if you get there, you'll get the reward for the month, and that will contribute to that achievement I was telling you about for that Warden Transmog set if you do it for 12 months. Also, I usually let you guys know what items I might be interested in for the month, and honestly, I don't really like many things for this month. It's just not really my vibe. This thing is kind of awesome. The Tropical Sunrise Murgle floater, the little Murloc floaty. Why do we not have this in real life? I'm kind of tempted to buy that. And the chair is pretty cool, but the thing is, I am actually waiting for something really special to come to the trading post. It might be coming next month. It's not really like confirmed, but I think that it has been rumored that this transmog set, which is basically Sylvanas' armor that she used to wear back in like Wrath of the Lich King and Cataclysm before she had her armor changed in Legion. So this is kind of like the OG, kind of most iconic Sylvanas armor, and it's supposed to be coming to the trading post. I think I heard some rumors about next month, like July's is going to be the theme for the month is something like Forsaken Memories or something like that. I forget, but there is some speculation that this will become available, and I need it so badly that I am not going to risk not having enough Trader's Tender to buy it. Like, I need it as soon as it drops. So I don't really want to spend any money because who knows what other cool things could be coming. So I honestly don't really think I'm going to buy anything this month. Like, truly, this is the only thing that I might, but we'll have to see. I guess by the end of today, once we do all of our stuff, I will have 1,500. So that is everything kind of in terms of what I wanted to cover here for the trading post. I'm going to be getting started on all of this big list of things that I'm going to do, and I will take you guys along with me as well. But first, I want to go on to an Alliance character and show you guys where the trading post is for the Alliance, which is pretty much the exact same thing as the Horde, just a little bit different aesthetically and all that stuff. The last time I was on this character, I was like trying to do the Return to Lordaeron quest chain thing because I was trying to film like a YouTube video about how to get the Dark Ranger armor, so that's why I looked like a troll. Alright, so we are in Stormwind City at the Alliance trading post, which is located right here. It is kind of right near the Mage Quarter. If you're in the trade district, just run across the bridge and there you will be. As you can see, it's pretty much the exact same thing, just a little bit different in terms of Alliance aesthetics and everything. You can notice that we can't loot the treasure chest because we already picked it up on my Horde character. The Trader's Tender currency is account wide, so you definitely can't log on to every character and just get a free 500 Trader's Tender from the chest. That would be awesome, but it is all account wide, so you only can have whatever you have on one character you will have on the other character in terms of currency. And you can see here, if we talk to the NPC, that it is all the exact same rewards. I can't believe how dope that is. I seriously feel like I want it. The very first one I'm going to do is the win 15 pet battles for 200. With this, a tip, if you didn't know, you can click on this tracking button on your minimap and check off the track pets, and they will all pop up on your minimap so you can see exactly where you need to go. Now, I obviously, since I'm not a new player, I have battle pets. Like, I have a level 25 battle pet. I actually didn't level this myself. It was because I bought the, up on my shelf, can you see right there? I have a little Wind Rider plushie, which is literally my little battle pet, and you get it in game. So it was already level 25. But basically, battle pets are in your pet journal. It's all of these little pets that you can summon that can walk beside you. Basically, as you can see, I can summon this little guy, for example. You can set up to like 3 pets as your battle pets. I obviously have my highest level, my level 25 battle pet as my main guy, and I can just easily one-shot and just instantly win any like low-level pets. Like right now I am in Duratar, which is like a low-level zone. So the battle pets here are just super easy. Like they're like level 2 versus my level 25 battle pet. If you're a new player and you don't have any pets at all, there's a ton of places where you can get them. You can get them from the auction house. You can browse and search for pets. You can probably buy some super cheap. There's also vendors. You could totally just Google where to buy battle pets in World of Warcraft. I think that you can even buy them on the auction house like already leveled up, I believe, but otherwise if you get them from like a vendor, or if it just hasn't been leveled up or whatever, you would start as a level 1 pet. So for example, this one is level 1, and you'd basically have to go to a zone like this. I could probably beat this level 2 creepy crawly with this level 1 battle pet, and you would just start to level them up. So I'd basically just recommend start to slowly level up some battle pets. Just go around to different zones that have higher levels as you level up your pet until you get it to a high enough level where you can essentially just easily do this, so that every month when you're doing the trading post, you can just super easily do the battle pet stuff. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and skip this part. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me do all of these battles because they're super easy. I just get my guy to attack, it instantly kills it, and we are on our way. We've already done 2 of them, so let's fast forward to when I am done all 15 of them. So I actually just completed the win 15 pet battles. As you can see, we filled up our bar a bit. We hit that first reward of 100 tender. At this point, if I wanted to, I could go back to the trading post and click on the treasure chest, and that 100 would be available right now. But of course, I'll just wait till I've done them all and just go pick it all up at once and get my 500 coins. So now I can open up my notepad, and I just like to remove them as I do them so that I know where I'm at. I was actually thinking about it, and I think what I'm going to do is get onto my Pandaria remix character right now, because I'm thinking that it's going to let me complete a lot of things all at once. For example, I bet that if I complete 10 quests on my remix character, which is also of course going to level me up, I'll be able to complete this 10 levels and the questing, and I'll be earning bronze. Like, we'll kind of be checking off a lot of them all at once. So I'm gonna go ahead and get onto my Pandaria remix character. I'll also kind of show you guys a little bit about that in case you don't know how Pandaria remix works. I'll just kind of go over it super quick, even though it's not really relevant to the trading post, but it kind of is, because if you haven't made a remix character yet, you totally could, and you could start to do some of those things like getting your class levels. It's super easy. You start at level 10 on remix, so you can get from 10 to 20 super easily, and then check that one off for the trading post. You'll be collecting bronze. You could even queue for dungeons and get the dungeon bosses completed. There's so many things you can do. So this is my remix character. It's actually so perfect and so funny. I literally have to show you guys. I have it legit written down on here on my journal. Do you see that? It says level 70 on MOP remix. Like, it was literally in my plans to get my character from 60 to 70, which is that exact 10 levels that we need. We're going to be earning bronze. I'm going to queue for dungeons. I'm going to do some of the daily quests, because there's like daily quests to do, like raids and scenarios and stuff. Said I was going to show you guys how to do the remix character, and then I just logged on and I was like, wait a second. If you haven't already, and if you want to make a character to do the Mists of Pandaria remix, which is basically, Mists of Pandaria was an expansion from back in like, I think it was like 2012. It's kind of like we're revisiting the Pandaria expansion, but it's like kind of special because it's like accelerated leveling, and like there's a bunch of cool items that make your character more powerful. So to make a Pandaria remix character, you can click on this. It is a special event that only lasts for a certain amount of time, but you can just click here. It'll tell you a bit about it, and then it will prompt you to create a time runner character, or you can also just press create new character, and it'll say if you want to do a standard character or the time runner one. So that's how you would do it, and then it's just your normal character creation. You could go ahead and make whatever you want. This is my only character, but you can see she has this little time glass thing, so that's how I know that she is a remix character. And also, don't worry, these characters, once the event is over, these characters will switch over to your main character list, like you're not going to lose them. So this is actually a really great way to just level characters. It's a lot quicker because you get like a special cloak that you can upgrade. So this character, I have my cloak upgraded to I think like 150% or something crazy. And if I use that cloak, if I was to make a new Time Runner character, I can use her cloak, which is like epic, and it will help me to level even faster. So yeah, basically I would definitely recommend to check out the Pandaria remix stuff. Give it a try. It's a lot of fun. It's a timed event, so yeah. And also in Pandaria remix, there is a currency called bronze, which you can use to buy a bunch of stuff. Like they have so many rewards that you can buy. Like look at all of these transmog sets that we can buy, and right now I have like 13,000 bronze. I spent some of it. I already bought some stuff. You can buy like mounts and stuff. There was actually some really cheap ones for just like 2,000 bronze each, and I had like 40,000 bronze, so I bought like, I don't even know, like 15 mounts or something like that. You get bronze from pretty much doing anything in Pandaria remix. Every mob that you kill, you get some. If you do like dungeons and raids and scenarios, or just literally anything, questing, all that good stuff, you will get bronze. Basically my plan is, I was in the middle of questing in Kunlai Summit, so I'm going to go back and do that so I can really just kind of start grinding out all of the quests. So I'll be questing. I'm also going to queue up for a dungeon and for a raid and a scenario. Like we're just going to go hard on all of this stuff because why not? I am going to queue for Throne of Thunder. I've already done Mogushan Vaults, I've done the Heart of Fear and the Terrace of Endless Springs, but I haven't done any of this Throne of Thunder stuff, so I'm just gonna queue up for them. It's mad at me. It says that I'm doing it too fast, but I don't care. Oh shit, here we go, a scenario. Again, I'm not going to make you guys watch me do all of this stuff because this video would end up being like 3 hours long if I showed everything. So I'm going to stop my recording and just kind of get back to you guys. If you guys ever do want just like full on like gameplay videos, I can totally do that as well. Let me know. So I'm still making my way through Miss the Pandaria remix, just hanging out. Looks like actually my group is ready for, I think that this is a raid. I completed the earn 1,000 bronze, and now the next tier is to earn 12,000 bronze for 150. Just kind of working our way through. I'm already level 62, so I've already gotten 2 levels. Anyways, entering into a raid now, which is cool because there is also the thing to defeat 10 raid bosses, so we'll get that done. But again, I'm gonna go and I will come back in a little bit to update you guys on the progress. All right, so I think that we are getting close to finishing the 10 quests. I'm also about to level up again. I'm gonna go turn in a bunch of quests because there's just a whole bunch of stuff nearby, so I wanted you guys to be here for this fun little completion. Oop, there's our level up, hell yeah. And then we're gonna get some more bronze as well. Bring this guy in. Yay! Okay, so we did our 10 quests, and I can open up some of these bronze things. We're getting somewhere with the bronze with that second tier. We're supposed to get 12,000 bronze for 150, and we are about halfway there right now, almost at that 6,000. I'm level 63 now, so 7 more levels to go as well. My husband just brought me pizza, so that is absolutely iconic. I hit level 64, we're about halfway to 65, and I'm getting close on those 25 quests. I am about to complete my 25th quest right now. Let's do it. I like to read the quests. Boom! Okay, complete 25 quests that probably boost us quite a bit. Yeah, we got 100 for that. That is awesome. And we're so close to the 12,000 bronze too. We're really getting there. All right, we're getting in another dungeon. That gives us a lot of bronze because you get like a bronze thing that you can open when you do that. And all of these treasure chests are good. Oh my god, Scarlet Monastery. Hell yeah, that's awesome. And hey, more dungeon quests. You know, do some quests while we're going. I don't know for sure, but we're gonna see if we hit the 12,000 bronze because I'm getting close. Got a couple of chests to open. Is that all? Open the last of these guys. So we gotta be so close. What are we at? Let me check here. Oh my god, like less than 500 bronze and then we'll be there. If you guys play Miss Pandaria Remix, you know how insane it gets with all of your armor that you get and just things. Like your bags get so full. So I just went through the whole process of switching out my armor and switching out my gems, all the tinker gems and prismatic gems, all of that stuff. And now I can go ahead and break down all of this armor into bronze, and this should definitely get us to that bronze that we need, the 12,000. I'm so excited. I forgot that I can do this, and I was like, oh my god, wait, I can totally... Whoops, I didn't want to get that gem. I feel like I got the 12,000 bronze pretty quick. Oh, there it is. Hell yeah, let's just keep breaking these down, because why not? Right, how much bronze do we have? 26,000 bronze. That's awesome. Okay, so we did... Oh my god, the next one is 25,000. I came to the Shrine of Two Moons, and I also remembered, isn't there like a thing to upgrade the items? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna spend some bronze, because I believe that there's a thing where if you do it twice, you get a trading post thing. Yeah. Upgrade 5 items to get 50. Why the hell does it show? This is so funny. Earlier, it was showing that I had like way more. Yeah, it says 200 out of 1,000. I literally just earlier had like up to here. Look, do you guys see this? I pulled up, this is one of my videos that I have, and literally just a little bit ago I was 650 out of 1,000, and now I guess it's glitched and it's like being weird right now. I don't know why, but it is. Either way, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna upgrade more items. I don't care. Right? Does this count? Yeah. It counted as 5 items and it only costed 14 bronze. That is hilarious. All right, I have come to 1,000 needles to try to do this ground skimming. I had to kind of change the talents that I have picked so that I'm able to get it while going quickly. I guess otherwise it doesn't really work. But we're gonna see what happens. I've never done this before. Gotta be getting there. I'm sure any moment now. I think it said I had to recharge 30 of them. I should have been tracking it so I could see it going up, but yay! Oh my god, it worked! Hell yeah, we did it. I'm glad I came to do that one, because I was honestly, like, we're getting there. We only need, what, 150 more? And it's like, if I didn't come, oh wow, look, a random ass rare spawn. Let's kill him. If I didn't come here, I might have, you know, not even needed to have done it. Hey, that's pretty cute. I'm debating doing this. Complete the Be Yourself storyline. I think that we just have to go to Valdraken in the Dragon Isles and talk to Chromie, and it's like a quest line for 200, and that would immediately get us there. So I think I might just do that. My computer also shut down earlier. Like, I had to restart it because it froze. So I lost my little notepad of all of my things that I had written down, so I stopped crossing them off. But yeah, we're almost there. So I am just gonna fly over to, or I'm gonna take the portal to the Dragon Isles and go talk to Chromie. I think that that's, I googled it to find out because I didn't know. So it looks like Chromie. I feel like, I don't know if this video is doing a good job in terms of like, oh wow, I didn't even know I had a quest there. In terms of like actually teaching you in like a beginner friendly way. I mean, I tried to explain a lot of stuff in the beginning, of course, but in terms of actually doing the challenges, because it would take so long to show you everything, I don't know how much this part is helping, but definitely, I mean, it's kind of just as simple as just even naturally, like I'm trying to get it all done in one day. Like usually I'm like a few hours, I'm gonna do all of them and fill up the bar, but you can totally do this over the month. Like if you're playing WoW, you're naturally gonna be leveling up, you're gonna be doing quests, you're gonna be, you know, doing dungeons, maybe doing pet battles. Like there's so many things that you can just naturally do while you're playing WoW, and you'll probably be surprised how many you'll complete without even really knowing it. I even do that sometimes, because even after you fill up the 1,000, you won't get any more points or tender, but it will tell you when you complete stuff. And more often as I'm playing throughout the month, I'm getting a whole bunch of other things completed, and it's like, wow, if I just naturally hung out and played WoW, I would have completed a lot of them. Random ass quest turn in here. Ha, there's Chromie. I guess that this is it. Let's go speak to this person. Identity crisis. I think that there's just a few quests in this quest chain, so shouldn't be too hard to do. But at least give it some thought. I just do not fully understand the concept of visage forms. A visage is supposed to be one's own expression of self. How does one discover what that is? My visage feels like my realist self. Odd, isn't it? When I first claimed my visage form, I knew immediately. I'm just able to be me, not a soldier, not a Drakthir, just a Talon. And this hairstyle thing, it's to die for. You can change it up whenever you want, even daily. I feel like visages are so cool. Like, that's such a cool concept, because obviously I really have a visage of sorts that makes me feel like my most truest self. Ooh, Death Knight vibes. I barely remember who I was in life. She seems like a different person now. This form is who I am. I do not use the same name I used while living. I have changed too much. I used to resent it, to be truthful. I still do. I long for my beating heart. I pine for the warmth of my blood. I hated myself, or at least that's what I thought. Okay, I don't want to read all these out loud. Too much reading. What have you learned about identity? Identity is something you choose. The sums of one's experience, who you surround yourself with, defined by your preferences. I feel like it's something you choose. Oh shit, I can't remember. Oh my god, was I supposed to remember? So that quest line ended up being a shit ton longer than I realized. There was like a bunch of side quests you had to do, but I think that this is it. Is it? Yeah, complete the story, be yourself. So I think that that means, did we do it? Yeah, we did it. We got to the end, so we can go back to the trading post. Oh, so is that how you get the customizable tabard? That's so cool. I can pick my design for my tabard. That's so cool. I didn't realize, oh my god, that's dope. Look at that one. That even looks cool as it is. Pretty cool. I don't think that that's what I want to wear, but it's awesome. Heading back to Orgrimmar now that we finally finished it, there was a lot of stuff that I wrote down that we didn't do. I never did the 20 raid bosses, didn't do the dungeon bosses, didn't do the world boss in Dragonflight. There was a whole bunch of stuff that we didn't do, so it's always just very customizable to what you feel like doing. And once you do end up filling up your bar, it'll say visit the trading post to collect your reward, so definitely don't forget to do that, because that would suck if all that work was for nothing. But yeah, sometimes this is glitchy, but it wasn't glitchy that time. I don't know why it shows that we get 2 of those. We don't. We actually just got 500. You can see now we have 1500. We started the day with 500 because I just had 500 from last time. Then we got our free 500, and then we did the 500. And then also, if we go and look at that achievement, that trading post one, the trading post enthusiast, we were at 8 out of 12. Now we're 9 out of 12. So just 3 more months. July, August, September, and then I'll be getting that thing. I am so excited. That's just 3 more to go. In terms of buying anything, like I said, I want to save a lot of my trader's tender for the next month, which might be that Sylvanas stuff. That's pretty cool. Like, for a gun, that's pretty awesome. I'm really tempted to buy this. But I also feel like it's so stupid, but I really want it. I don't need it, but you know, in the beach chair, what a vibe. But yeah, no, other than that, I really truly, there's nothing that I really want. So I think I'm just gonna say screw it, not gonna worry about it, not making any purchases. I'm gonna start to really accumulate my trader's tender funds. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was at least sort of helpful. I gave most of my tips in the beginning, like I was saying. It was kind of like a combination video of like beginner guide for the trading post, but also just kind of like hang out with me while I do my stuff anyways. So of course, if you guys have any questions at all, if you're confused with anything to do with the trading post, let me know. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!